Can you learn to jump in just 1 hour? Well, today we're going to find out. So we have a willing volunteer, Louis, who's one of our creators here at GMBN. He's jumped on a bike and we're going to send him off some jumps. We are at the Railyard in Rogers in Arkansas. It's an amazing bike park with loads of stuff to ride. You've got smaller jump trails, bigger trails, you've got massive wall rides, berms. So a great place to learn how to jump. And we're going to start Louis off on the smaller jumps just down here. The trails in this little bike park are actually made out of tarmac, so super smooth, all weather, and predictable as well. It's going to be the same every time. Starting off on these tabletops, actually slightly kind of stepped up, so nice and safe. You can case this jump or come up short, as you say, and it's not going to be too much of a problem, and you can progress nicely. There are some signs of people crashing here. There's a peak on the floor, but hopefully that won't happen today. It's a little bit windy, so you always got to think about that when you're jumping as well. It's a bit of a side wind. On the bigger jumps, that can get a little bit sketchy. So what I'm looking for here is what shape the wheels are doing. Obviously, you want the bike to do this. So front wheel up, then back wheel up, front wheel down, then back wheel down. So super smooth curve, kind of like if this was just a big mound. You want the bike to follow that same shape. And what I'm seeing with Louis is he's taking off and both wheels kind of go level and then stay level. And then he comes down a little bit short. So this is more about now getting a bit of rear wheel pop. Front wheel's going up nice. I think we need to improve the rear wheel. Nice. So Louis just catching the knuckle. Obviously super safe because you've got nothing to case here. So now I think he's getting the pop. I would just add a touch more speed. Get a feel for making height on the smaller jumps first. So Louis is really getting that good shape now, nosing it in, but I always look to land at the top as well. So as much as you want to match the angle of the landing with your bike, you don't want to then land front wheel right at the bottom. So front wheel, then back, we should land nice at the top of the downslope, and then you can move it to the bigger side.
That was a bit dead sailor, I think.
Bit of a dead sailor the time before. It's a horrible feeling. You kind of take off in the air and it's all going a bit wrong, a bit sideways. And there's a couple of reasons why that can happen. And I've got a magic stick that should fix one of them. So we've got the stick, so we can do some bunny hops now. And every time you do a bunny hop wrong, I hit you on the arm.
You get that cleared by HR?
I did. Actually, I don't. That's not what we're doing. This is all about timing. And I talk about bunny hops a lot. But it's about getting your wheels into the air one at a time. So roll along, probably should find a bigger stick really, but try and do a bunny hop where you tap your front tyre off the stick, okay, and then it should be up in the air, but you roll all the way along until your rear wheel hits it, and then you lift the rear wheel. Okay. If your rear wheel takes off and clears that, then you've gone too early. Basically, this stick then becomes the top of the lip, where if you're lifting your rear wheel too early, it won't get the pop. Yeah. So you need to use all of the takeoff, and that starts with hitting the stick, front then back wheel.
Cool, I'll give it.
Aha. Aha. Too early, now hit him with the stick. So front wheel good. Don't worry about keeping the front wheel in the air, even if it drops. Just wait, and then hips up and forward. Hopefully, as it hits that, you'll get a pop.
Am I doing the arm thing as well?
No, don't stress too much about that. Just think about popping the front wheel, pausing, and then popping the rear wheel.
Oh. Touch the stick.
I've changed the rules of the magic stick. Now I've said to Louis, actually don't touch the stick, because that one isn't working. Same kind of thing. It's all about getting your timing right, but this time, front wheel over, then rear wheel over, so it doesn't touch the stick. That was pretty good. Still marginally too early with the rear wheel lift, but it was better, it didn't touch the stick. Clearing jumps is all about using speed and using pop and lift to clear it as well. So sometimes, you know, anyone can pedal into a big jump at the right speed and they'll clear it. The problem comes when you can't make the speed, then you have to generate the lift. And that's where Louis at now. And that's where it takes loads of practice, doing smaller jumps over and over, getting a bit more pop every time until you know that you can comfortably make enough height. You can then take it to the bigger jumps and you're in a much safer spot. Right now we're taking it to the beginner line at Railyard. Louis is going to show us some skills. Jumping now is all about repeating, that's how you get good at it. And I'll throw some feedback at Louis if he needs it.
So what do you think I need to do to get over that?
I reckon a little bit more speed in as you clear that first one, because you're just catching top of it and then that like ruins your momentum. Once you drop into that down slope, you'll have the speed.
Okay.
Just a little bit more speed, a little bit more pop. You get in there, like you kind of case in the front and then the back, which is kind of good news because you're showing the right shape.
Yeah.
You just need to be another foot further higher in the air to get you the distance.
Okay, cool.
But don't try and force it. You got to try and stay relaxed. Sometimes if people try too hard, they go back to doing it the other way where you're just trying to pull the bike up into the air.
Yeah.
So just use the upslope as much as you can to get the height.
Okay, cool.
Nice. That was good. See, he was a little bit flat in the air. Front wheel cleared, back wheel just came up short. So if he'd have nosed it in a bit, he'd have cleared that.
Try again.
Yes, a bit more pop. That's the speed. Like, doesn't need to go any faster than that because that'll get a bit more dangerous where you could get bucked if you hit the takeoff too hard. So I've just said to Louis, he just needs to put a bit more into the preload to squash the full suspension bike into the takeoff a little bit harder, then he'll get the height. Yeah. Nice. Slight rear wheel tag, but that was like smoothest you've done it.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like I'm a few millimeters away.
Yeah. What I should say is sick, but because Louis is a roadie, you have to say chapeau or something like that.
I'm just not quite there.
Dude, you're right. You are right there.
I'm right there. Just not quite right there.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. I gotta keep on
Oh,
going.
he's on. Watch him go. All right, cut the triumphant music, Louis. There's 12-year-old kids over there doing knack-knacks. But good effort. Nice one, dude. Well done.
Thank you.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's no noise on that one at all, so I'm in the clear, I think.
Oh, good. Well done to Louis. So this video idea came about because that guy behind the camera right now, Jack, learned how to wheelie in this very spot last year with the help of me and Martin, actually. So get involved in the comments down below if you like these style of videos and if there's something else you want me to teach one of these two guys.